When I first came into the program, I had not been exercising for a long time. I was struggling with nutrition. I was just kind of stuck and I didn't know where to go. I had tried other programs, prepackaged food programs, which I didn't want to go back to. I wanted to eat real food and I wanted to just kind of get a better handle on my nutrition, my exercise, my relationship with food, and just become healthier for a long, sustainable time. So when I saw your Instagram post and you're just passionate about health and fitness, I liked your page and then you instant messaged me. And from there, we just started talking and you answered a lot of questions that I had been having that I didn't get answered from other people. And it just sounded like a really good fit. So after some consideration, I decided to join your group. And when I did, it's amazing. Your program has everything covered from personal accountability every morning, exercise programs, nutritional advice, powerful self empowerment affirmations that really made me feel better about myself, that I wasn't doing things wrong, that I can give myself grace if I don't feel like exercising one day or if I'm tired, that it's not a bad thing. I always felt so guilty. I think the biggest thing was my guilt and my relationship with food. And I really believe that I don't feel guilty about my nutrition now. If I can't exercise one day, it's okay. I just go back to it the next day. It's a journey. And I'm learning that. And I'm really excited because I feel like I've changed my mindset, and my husband was on board too because he was tired of me feeling guilty and beating myself up if I had that pizza or if I had those chicken wings. The next morning I'm like, "Oh, I shouldn't have done that." And he's like, "You can do that. It's okay." And your program helped me realize that. Having the one-on-one coach every morning was amazing. It was a powerful positive every morning that you can do it. And that I really enjoyed. It's been a blessing to me to have been in your program. What I've learned from your program has been phenomenal. And I love your energy. I love your podcast. If people don't listen to your podcast, they're missing out because there's a lot of information that you're giving on your non negotiable. And now non negotiable is part of my vocabulary because some things are non negotiable. And I never considered that before. When I started the program, I had been in a mindset from a very young age. I've always fought my weight. 1,200 calories was like what you should be eating. And if you eat more, you're going to gain weight. And with this program, it was a big mind shift because you kept increasing my calories and increasing my protein and telling me that I could eat more and I needed to eat more protein. And it was a big mind shift. It was scary because I was consuming more food and I was out of my comfort zone. And it's taken me a while, but one of the things with your program is we would take pictures every week and you would point out how my muscle was improving, how my stomach had gone down. You were starting to see a little indentation that I'd never had. It was always bulky and bloated, and being able to eat more was food freedom. I enjoyed being able to have more food without feeling guilty. And that was a big mindset change because my whole life I've been told calories in, calories out. You got to eat less calories and you're not allowed to eat so much. It's good to know that food is not my enemy anymore. I'm changing my approach to my nutrition. Having my protein and my fiber, I know is major. Those two things, along with some carbs, carbs are not my enemy anymore. I couldn't eat bread. I couldn't eat pasta. I couldn't eat any of the things that I really liked. But now I can have a chicken sandwich if I want one. It's a big mind shift that I've been taught that I have to continue because working out and building your muscle makes me feel stronger and healthy. I feel healthier now than I did 6 months ago. So it's been wonderful. I have always been a physically active person. I've always been a walker. That's not a problem. It's lifting the weights and feeling the change in the structure of my body. And I've always been on the floor playing with the kids, but I've got a long ways to go. I've got 5 grandsons that I want to continually be active with, and I feel like I will. It's important to me. I make that a priority. We go to the park and we play, and I get on the playground and I play. And those are things that if you don't do physical activity, you lose those things. And I don't want to lose those things. So I will continue lifting my weights. It feels good to build muscle and be stronger and to have the confidence to do things that if I hadn't been doing this, I might have shied away from doing some things that I really want to do with the grandkids. It's important to do the activity and the exercise so that I can stay active for a much longer period of time. And I'm in my late 60s. I can only improve moving forward. So anybody that's up there in age, you don't have to give up. You can just keep going and you can improve. And I feel like I've improved from 6 months ago. So it's been wonderful. I put it on my vision board that I really want to go to the Caribbean and I want to go to Ireland. And those two places are destinations that you don't get to go all the time. So when I go now, I am going to go and enjoy myself, but I'm going to get my steps in. I'm going to get the walks in. I'm going to balance what I do when I'm on vacation so that I can have food freedom and I can enjoy having that Guinness beer in Ireland when I go and having um, a fancy drink when I'm in the Caribbean. It has definitely helped that I'm not going to feel guilty. I'm just going to continue the physical activity, watch what I eat, make better choices on what I get when I'm away. I've learned a lot from the lifting the weights because it does, it's always challenging to start, but once you get through the lifting, you feel so much better. It is definitely a motivator and it empowers you for the rest of the day. It gives you the energy for the rest of the day to push forward. So lifting the weights is huge and the walking is huge. And yeah, I love the concept of moving your body to be able to eat more food because I want to be able to enjoy my life and live freely. You take little bites at a time. You do one day at a time and you get through it one day at a time. And you just, as you make better choices, it empowers you to want to make better choices the next day. It kind of builds on itself and you can do it and it is achievable and it's so worth it. It's worth it to feel better about yourself instead of always beating yourself up, always feeling guilty, always like thinking you can't do it. You can do it and it's available and it's a mindset. You just have to tell yourself it's a non-negotiable. I have to do this so that I can be happy.